What's going on, guys? We are back for another video, and I'm sure a lot of you probably thought I was going to break the weekly upload, but we are back. We're staying consistent. I'm a few days late, but I'm trying to just pump out one video a week, and I'm actually super stoked for this week because we are doing the review of the range, and I wanted this to come out sooner, back when they released the Eagle McMahon Cosmic Neutron range, but I wanted to get some more time with this because this has quickly became like my go-to approach disc for basically 180 feet and in on forehand. Not really throwing it a lot on backhand. I am going to today, but I've got the Space Race Eclipse one that was released last year in the Total Eclipse plastic. And then, of course, I've got the new Cosmic Neutron one, which is the one I've been bagging. So we're going to play 9 holes with them today, kind of showcase them on backhand and on forehand. We got a super short pitch and putt course. I think it's honestly the perfect fit for both of these. So we're going to be throwing both of them today. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this because I love throwing this disc. And yeah, we're going to show you what this disc was made to do. All right, hole 1. We've got a par 3, 232 feet. It plays forehand and backhand. I'm going to go backhand with a tad bit of ante on it, and it should just ideally drift right towards the basket. So we're going to go Cosmic Neutron one first, and then we'll go range second. That was beautiful. We'll go Total Eclipse next. Same shot. Dead straight. Early released it a bit, but that's good. All right, got the Eclipse one just outside circle 1 here. The Cosmic Neutron one is up there pretty much middle of circle 1. I'm going to putt these with my actual putting putters. The Cosmic Neutron one right here for birdie. All right, hole 2, we got 184, just kind of tucked back here in the tree line. I'm going to do a little forehand turnover, probably my favorite shot to do with the range. So we'll do a little forehand turnover, same order. Branches do make it a little tricky on this hole. I was going right towards the basket for a minute. All right, we'll go Eclipse one. That one kind of hung inside a little bit too much. All right, we got the Cosmic Neutron range snuck up here, edge of circle 1. This is honestly, like I said, my favorite shot for these. This is a little forehand turnover. Try and get this back-to-back birdies for the range. Oh, a tiny little look over here. That'd be par. We got hole 3, 146 feet. Probably what most of us would jump putt, but a nice little tunnel ace run hole. And do a little forehand flick and hopefully do some ace runs with these and see if we can't float one in the basket. Kind of threw that low, but with it being so short, she'll be close enough for a putt. Eclipse. All right, Eclipse, just outside circle 1. I kind of turned that one over a little bit. See if we can't still spin putt this in. Nope. Putt for birdie with the Cosmic Neutron. The putting is it's just not felt good. hole 4, 186 feet. Nice little backhand hyzer shot or forehand turnover shot is kind of what plays the best, which is perfect for what the range is for. And yeah, I'm just going to kind of float these out here on a smooth little forehand turnover and let it kind of drift and filter in towards the basket. It kind of has a somewhat low ceiling with the branches, so we're going to keep it kind of right there in the middle of the fairway. That looks really good. I think I got an unfortunate kick on that first one. Eclipse one, same shot, tad bit more height. I think I got it right up there. All right, these actually did exactly what I wanted them to. Cosmic Neutron, I'd say circle one, edge of circle one, right there. See if I can actually get a putt to land here. There we go. Nope. The height is kind of what I'm struggling with right now. All right, see if I can tie it up here with this Eclipse one. Oh my gosh, I just hit the same spot. All right, we're gonna go a little backhand tunnel shot, 150 feet, just straight up the gut. See what these do on a little backhand, just throwing it flat. Nice. There's a slight left to right here. All right, we'll do this total Eclipse one next. I've been trying to play with these and see if there's any difference in stability with the plastics, but I think they're pretty much identical. Yeah, basically look like the same shot, nice and straight. These are both 10 footers pretty much. Snuck that in there. Hole 6. Finally got some birdies for both of these guys. I think so far, having them in the bag for as long as I have, these fly pretty much identical. And the Eclipse one is seasoned a little bit more than the Cosmic Neutron one, but we've got a nice 315, just straight ahead, right in the middle of those trees. We've got a headwind / kind of left to right wind, so just gonna hyzer flip these, see how they handle the wind, how far we can get them, and kind of their flights out here in the open. Also, shout out the boys at Ozark Mountain Discs. I actually checked before I came out here today, and they do have some of the new Neutron ones, and they're dirt cheap to get these ranges. And like I said, they're such a good disc to have in the bag for just a nice little, smooth little forehand flick up to the basket for an approach shot. I like them on backhand. I like them better than the Bird because they're not as, I feel like, puddle topped, and it just feels a little bit better in my hand. So we're gonna go. Right before I was about to throw that, my camera just fell over. So hopefully the mic is still good. Yeah, nice little backhand hyzer flip right at the basket. Try and give these some height with the glide and see how far we can get them out there. Not bad. Kind of got some slight drift out there, but didn't turn into a roller. There's a nice little bit of wind here, so. Almost the same shot, just a tad bit more height, a little bit more drift. Not bad. All right, both of these actually landed in the exact same spot. Pretty similar spots, kind of right there in front of the basket. So we're gonna do some little approach shots with these and see how they do. We'll go total Eclipse first. It's a little farther back. Do a little backhand. I normally don't backhand these, but yeah. Same thing with the Cosmic Neutron here, right at the basket. Or sail it nice and straight ahead. All right, we do have some putts here. The putting has just not been feeling pretty good. and it's unfortunate because I've been putting like crazy trying to get it dialed, but I've kind of got a new little form I've been doing with my spin putt, and it's kind of made it, I'm kind of in that awkward stage, but we're gonna land these for par. Good catch. The cosmic neutron with that headwind held a little bit straighter than I would have anticipated, so got a nice little comebacker putt here. Oh, wind just knocked it right out of there. This wind is actually crazy, but it's nice because I've wanted to see the stability of all these in the wind. So this one's actually a super fun hole. We've now kind of got basically a tailwind on us. It's 231, and just get to throw it basically right at that old building right there in front of us. Just nice little hyzer flip backhand right at the basket. I was anticipating that to drift a little bit to the right. It just went dead straight though. Not going to complain. All right. Total eclipse. There's this tiny little bit of drift. Let's go make some putts. I really definitely prefer them on those little forehand approach shots, but it's nice to throw them on backhand a little bit just to see, and I'm kind of liking them a little bit more on backhand. I prefer the feel of that total eclipse one a tad bit more because of really the hand feel. I feel like it's just a tad bit more gummy feeling in the hand. That cosmic neutron is a little bit firmer. Sorry, I got my hands full. And feels a tad bit firmer in the hand, and I kind of just like the feel of that eclipse. I always have with the MVP eclipse plastic. So as far as the stability goes, I feel like there's still the eclipse one maybe a tad bit more stable, and it's been in the bag for a little bit. So just kind of a few points I wanted to make there. But yeah, we're gonna go up here and make these putts real quick. All right, both circle one. I feel like the story of the cosmic neutron one's life, just the edge of circle here. Try and putt this for bird. Oh my gosh, what a catch. Kind of some redemption putting after that last terrible bogey I just had. All right, birdie for the cosmic neutron. Eclipse here. Send her home. Another jump putt hole, but finally heating up a little bit with the putting a little bit, so that's feeling good. So we'll go nice little hyzer flip backhand again. Actually, you know what? I'm going to throw it flat right at the shipping container on the left and just kind of have this drift over to the right. Or just go dead straight because of the tailwind. Hold 9, 225, basically straight ahead. This one's kind of challenging because it's got a low ceiling right off the tee, and I kind of have to kind of float these kind of high to get them anywhere, I feel like. So I'm just going to do some more backhand, a little hyzer flip right at it. Yeah, that was nice. Had a tad bit of finish there. We do have a slight left to right. Now this wind is all over the place, and it kind of had some, cosmic neutron had some stability there. We'll go total eclipse here. Oh, I kind of hung low. Okay. I feel like this is a really prime example of something that is this low of glide. If you don't have height on it, it just goes nowhere. And that's kind of what these did. So now I'm left with a putt. The cosmic neutron's just outside of circle one, like it's been this entire video. Total eclipse is circle two for sure. See last hole if we can't run these in. That putter just got rammed out of the air. Cosmic Neutron for the birdie. Oh, right off the pole. Give me that. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit on the shorter side, not super informational, but I just kind of wanted to showcase these on forehand and backhand. Lucky enough for me, if you want to call it, it was super windy today. So you kind of got to see how these were going to stand up in the wind. I haven't had a chance to throw them in the wind. So again, I feel like both of these fly almost identical. It's just kind of more so down to hand feel and the texture. The Eclipse one just being a tad bit more on the gummy side. Not super gummy, it's still stiff, but the Cosmic Neutron is just a little bit stiffer. So I definitely like the feel of the Eclipse here. Both fly really great. Like I said, I really like these on a nice little forehand approach shot, little forehand turnover shot. I think that's kind of what the range does really well, especially compared to something that's a little bit more on the overstable side like the Berg. So definitely give these a try. I did check, Ozark Mountain Disc actually has the stock Neutron run of these in stock, some nice swirly ones, and they're cheap. They're like $12.99, $13.99, so I'll have them linked below, and I'll have my code down below as well to save you guys some money at checkout. And I believe it's orders over 75 bucks shipped for free to your door. So definitely give them a check. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.